Hey there, this is Joy Sang, content marketer and founder based in Hong Kong. I help those with an entrepreneurial mindset explore their full potential with content. For today's video, I'm going to go through 7 AI tools that I use on a daily basis to efficiently create content and maximize my time, optimizing the content quality as well as saving me a lot of manual efforts. For those of you who are new to this channel, be sure to check out all my other videos and let's get to it. Before I share the 7 AI tools that I use, be sure to check out this other video I've done before in Hands with Writer Zen, where I go through how people should actually use AI in order to create efficiency in their content creation workflow. So the first tool that I use on a daily basis now in order to help me do research, come up with content flow, come up with content ideas, and reduce the content creation process manually for me is definitely ChatGPT. So predominantly, I use it as a research tool to come up with different ideas and inspiration, and I never use the copies that it has produced as a final piece. Now, instead of accessing it through openai.com, I access it through po.com, where I also have the ability to check out other AI tools, including Sage, GPT-4, Cloud Plus, Cloud Instant, as well as Dragonfly. Now, some of the prompts that you can tell I have been using here includes things like, can you write a LinkedIn post about why solopreneurs should network? Can you write a LinkedIn post on this? And then I give it a title. And then I also give it further prompts to improve what it has, like things like, can you mention AI in the post? Can you write a LinkedIn post on this page? Can you add in a testimonial and write the post as a first person? Can you come up with 5 YouTube video ideas related to AI for my YouTube channel? So there's a lot of things I ask it in order to generate inspiration ideas for myself, which honestly, if I'm not having the perfect best writer day, as a lot of writers would understand, it really helps me generate better ideas instead of feeling very stuck as to what content I can produce. Now, the second tool that I use on a daily basis now is vid.io. So what I do with it is I actually import any videos that I have produced before and those that I want to repurpose into YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels. So what I really like about this tool is that after I've imported it, what I can do is I can add in different things such as subtitles, such as text, such as elements, which I really enjoy, things like this, where it actually shows the progress of the video going. So as you can tell here, you can see that treat it as a point-to-point tool either. So, and also I really enjoy the way that the subtitles can be done. So usually what I have been doing before is I export my videos, edit them into a shorter format, and then put it in a CC caption app on my phone. Now with this, I can do it all in one go, where I can do edits on the video. As you can see, there's a timeline option here, as well as automatically generate the subtitles. And what I like about this especially is that it makes it look quite pretty. So you can actually play around with the styles of the subtitles here, which I've chosen with my brand color. And ultimately, the video quality initially isn't that great. If I were to just share this on my Instagram or my LinkedIn account, it's not going to perform very well. But just adding these automated elements really elevate it and makes it look a little bit more pro than it actually is. So again, it's really simple. All you need to do is import your video, go through these different cool templates and the subtitles and elements. And when you're done, you can just export it accordingly. And the third one is VidIQ's personal AI coach. So it's actually one of their latest addition to their VidIQ platform, which is quite great for anybody who is trying to drive YouTube growth. And for this, what I have predominantly been using it for is the fix this title option. So what I do is I just click on that prompt and then I paste one of my YouTube video titles and it spits out all of these options for me. Now, again, for those of you who have been using AI tools, you realize that they actually give you different answers for the same prompt if you repeatedly ask them this for the same thing. So the first AI assistant I got here on VidIQ actually spat out 3 options every single time. Now for this round, it didn't. So all I need to do is do the same thing where I copy and paste the initial prompt and I add in things like this: fix this title and give me 3 options that includes hashtags. Let's just put it that way and see what it would give me. And what you can tell here is it then spits out 3 different options with hashtags. So depending on what you're trying to look for when it comes to optimizing your YouTube video titles or other prompts that's related to YouTube video content, I think this is a great tool to have. Just play around with it and chat to it like as though you're chatting to somebody, and give it very specific and direct prompts so that it can actually give you the results that you're looking for. And the fourth AI tool I've been playing around is Dream by Wombo. It is actually used to create different artworks, graphics, and images for perhaps your social media posts or your other pieces of content. Now, again, similar to a lot of different AI image or visual generators, you give them a prompt. Let's just say a car in the wild, something like that. What's very interesting here is there is quite a bit of art style you can select from. Now, I'm not on the premium account, so I can't choose certain of these, but still for the free access, there's quite a lot of options to choose from. Let's just go with VFX version 2, and you click create. Now, of course, if you're paying for the account, you will also get 4 options here. And now I'm just testing out the one free account here, and what you can see is a graphic that looks something like this. You can download it, you can improve your prompt, you can consider some of the ideas that they have and things like that. For this one, I've generated and played around with it. I haven't actually utilized and used the content, the visual content in my social media posts or across my different own channels yet, but this is definitely something that I will consider in using for perhaps my blogs, in other of my content online. And the fifth AI tool, most likely a lot of you have already heard of or even used yourself, is Copy.ai. So if you were to check out my other AI writing assistant testing video, you would see that I've actually played around with quite a variety of different writing assistants or generator online. And what I can tell you is Copy.ai is quite consistent across the board. So when it comes to creating long form content or brainstorming ideas or even social media posts, as long as you give them the right prompts, the quality of the content is pretty good. So the editing process that needs to happen is not as long in comparison to other generated or assistant writing AI tools. So personally, I love using Copy.ai. I'm not going to demonstrate one here just because I have this access to some free trial words and I don't want to use it on random stuff. But definitely when I actually generate different copies using Copy.ai and it goes live, I will let you know. So be sure to stick around on my other social media platforms to see what I actually create and generate using this tool. And now the sixth one here you see is Descript. So for anybody who records video that's like long form interview sessions, this is definitely the tool to go. So if you've actually checked out one of my videos with Janessa where I talked to her about content marketing and building trust for a law firm, you realize that that interview video is super long. If I actually went through it manually and edited out all the ums and buts and things that I didn't want included in the interview, it probably would have taken me weeks. But instead on Descript, it goes by the script. So once you upload the video, it automatically transcribes the words that has been mentioned within the video. And what you can do is you can highlight sections, and what you can do is just delete them and they will be edited out from the video. And that's how I edited out all the ums and buts and things like that. And once that's done, you can actually publish it and also have a link that people can access. Now, for those of you who also repurpose your long format content, what's great about this is instead of going through the long form and watching it from the beginning till end by yourself, trying to pick out the best quotable moment, all you need to do is go through the transcript here, and let's just say that, oh, I want to take this part out as a snippet. I click on it here, and on the timeline, I know exactly what the timestamp is, 4 minutes to 40 seconds. And what I need to do is just open up this document that has been downloaded as an MP4 and go to that timestamp, edit it out, and throw it back into a platform like vid.io and repurpose it for a vertical video to go on YouTube or on Instagram. So this has definitely been one of the biggest time savers for me when it comes to editing any long format content. And last but not least, the seventh AI tool that I have been using is Tome.app. So I've actually shared this on my YouTube shorts as well. It's an AI tool that's used to generate decks. So personally, I love creating pitch decks, proposal decks, things like that. But what I've heard from other people, especially leads and clients, or even other people within the same industry, is that it takes them a lot of time. So this tool actually really helps you, especially when you want to formulate a deck that's more concise and you want it to have a good flow, which is usually what stumps most people. It's not really about what to include, but how the flow should be. So here, all you need to do is click create, and you can just create using their prompts and things like that. Or what would you like to do? I want to create a presentation about let's just say create a presentation about content marketing for small businesses or something like that. And then you hit enter, and it gives you a template that pretty much has all the text and has a layout of what your prompt is about in a presentation deck format. So this is a great way to save your time in building the skeleton for a presentation. It's super easy, right? So it comes up with this really cool title, Small Businesses, Big Impact, the Power of Content Marketing. It comes with the agenda, and then each slide, it tries and gives you an AI generated image, introduction, identify your target audience, which is correct, creating high quality content, which also is correct, promoting your content, measuring and analyzing results, and conclusion. So at a first glance, of course, I haven't actually read the details within the deck, but it seems pretty legit. It's something that I can work with after I export it and play around with, add in my brand colors, my logos, or testimonials and things like that. But that in a gist is very, very quick for anybody who's not a fan of creating presentation decks or PPTs by themselves. And that's it. Those are the 7 AI tools that I use as a content marketer in order to shrink down the manual work that I need to do when it comes to the content creation process. For those of you who are also interested in other tools as well as AI implementations when it comes to content marketing, content strategy, or optimizing your content creation efficiency, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check out all of my other videos that's related to content marketing, AI, and other insightful things about content creation. Can't wait to see you all again soon.